Hi, I'm Warren Whitlock of bestsellerauthors.com, and I'm here speaking with my friend, Lewis Howes. Hello, Lewis.
Hello, Warren.
I understand you've done a bit of this social media stuff, and I'm writing a book on profitable social media. So
When's it come out?
Coming out next year.
Next
Next year. And some of what we learned from Twitter Revolution was involved as many of our friends as possible. And I want to come to you because I know you know a little bit of something about LinkedIn.
A little bit.
And
A little bit.
And is this just something you play with, or are you actually making money with it?
Well, I've built two businesses with LinkedIn as my foundation, I'd say. So I'm aggressively marketing on LinkedIn and connecting with business decision makers who have money, whereas on the other sites they don't have as much overall.
Right. So actually, what you're doing is, and of course, the reason you pick LinkedIn is because the people with the money, and you're connecting directly to them. I mean, is this something that's true in every one of these sites and in everywhere you do it, that people are they're actually real people with real money that make major decisions?
Well, I mean, it's just on LinkedIn alone, I guess. Am I looking at the camera or looking at you? It doesn't matter. Okay. On LinkedIn alone, just some stats. Average household income is $109,000. That's more than NewYorkTimes.com readers, more than Forbes.com, Entrepreneur.com readers. That's more than Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, which are all under 100,000. So you're dealing with people that have over $109,000 as average household income. 45% of individuals on LinkedIn are business decision makers. That means you send them a message with an offer, basically flip a coin, and they can make a decision. Right. Whereas about 25% to 29% on Facebook and Twitter are actual business decision makers. So you're dealing with people with more money who can make more decisions on LinkedIn than any other site.
And you're at LinkedIn. You're there to find an employer, to update your profile. You're not there to talk about going to the movies.
It's not Twitter. No. Not about what I had for breakfast, but really on LinkedIn, it doesn't matter if you're looking to find an employee. There's lots of my friends who have startups that are always finding people on LinkedIn. And I think 80% of recruiters are going on LinkedIn right now for to find jobs, individuals looking for jobs. But the thing is, if you have an events platform, if you do a lot of events around the country, around the world, you can use LinkedIn's events section to promote your events. If you're trying to get more book sales, with the Amazon app, you can sell more books directly on your profile. If you're trying to get more traffic to your website, I've got a post about the top 10 ways to drive traffic to your website using LinkedIn. So there's lots of different ways to maximize it. You can get consulting gigs just by answering questions. I know a guy that gets $3,000 to $5,000 in new consulting a month from answering questions on a certain topic in his industry on LinkedIn. People finding him through those questions and then ending up hiring him. So there's lots of different ways to maximize it.
Right. So, I mean, basically, the people are going there. They're looking for something that has something to do with their business. You can connect with them. You can have a real conversation. I found that can be, I picked up a $5,000 consulting gig while playing games on a promotion I was running on Twitter on a holiday. But, the guy said, you can do this. You must be able to help my business.
Sure.
But then again, that was a social media gig. Right. The people connecting on LinkedIn are actually in real business and doing things.
They're looking to do business when they're on LinkedIn. It's a different mindset. They're going there to find other business partners, JVs, affiliates, leads, different things. So it's a different mindset.
So, and what are the things that are people, I see a lot of people, because I'm getting all these streams, I've got, thousands of connections on LinkedIn, and I get, besides lots of people holding classes on how to make money on LinkedIn, I see a lot of people then, blasting out things, telling what they're doing. They hook it up so they tweet it and it goes on LinkedIn. What are some of the things that are people doing wrong, and what's the best practice for what they could be doing?
Yeah, I think I like the idea of syncing your Twitter account to LinkedIn, so status updates, even though it may not be as relevant all the time, I find that some of my tweets that go to LinkedIn actually get more comments on LinkedIn than they do on Twitter, for whatever reason. I think they stay up in the stream longer, people spend more time in there, it doesn't get shifted down. Some best practices, I get a lot of people sending me messages to connect, and they're promoting something to me right away without even knowing me. So they're just promoting while they're asking me to connect with them, as opposed to saying, hey, I love your background, or I love how you did this, or we've got 3 mutual friends. They're not finding a mutual common ground first. They're just trying to push. So don't push first. Just connect and then help them connect with people.
Well, it's actually true of offline networking, any kind of networking. Us meeting up at an event like this, whatever it is, the old line about from whatever movie where the woman saying she's talking to me like she knows me. You know, it's like
right.
I'm sorry I can't do the accent, but yeah, you know, I mean, you don't do that. You get to know somebody first. Okay. Well, tell us a little bit of something about you and your business and where we can connect with you.
Sure. Go to lewishowes.com or sportsnetworker.com. I've got books about LinkedIn, social media. I've got lots of different training courses, so you can find everything at lewishowes.com.
Thank you. I'm Warren Whitlock, bestsellerauthors.com.